Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to play some more Disney Dreamlight Valley, so stay tuned. Alright everyone, hello. It is April 20th of 2026. I hope you all are doing well. It's pretty early in the morning for me. I don't normally film this early, but I didn't sleep well. I've only had a couple hours of sleep. I'm not truthfully having the best of days myself, and I figured what might be the best option here would be to chillax and play some Dreamlight Valley, kind of just zone out into here, have some fun with you guys, and then hopefully I will be able to maybe relax and have a nap or something later. Alright, so let's check out the shop, see if we have anything new. I don't know. There didn't seem to be too many items added with the Pocahontas update, so I don't know if we're really going to get much else. We can try to check around and see. We still did need to finish leveling up Pocahontas, and we got a lot of the Star Path still to go. I haven't done a Dream Snap this week, so plenty of options of what to do. I'll decide what we're doing along the way. I'm not sure how long the video will be. It might be a really long one. It might be a short one. It just depends on how I feel as we are going along here.
What marvelous!
But all right. So let's see if Pocahontas is home or not, so we can grab her. She is not. But we do have a lot of mining missions anyhow. Oh, we need to have some daily discussions. Let's do some daily discussions. We can knock that one out. And along the way here, we can talk to the people in the shops. Let's go over to Eternity Isle, the Veil, and Wish Blossom, and we will see if there's any new Pocahontas items or anything else at rare chance that is new over in those shops as well. And then we will probably grind out the Star Path. I don't know if we'll finish it today or not, but I'm sure there's still a lot left. So we'll see how much of that we can get done, I think. And like, if we can get Pocahontas leveled up to do her friendship quest along the way, that would be good. First, I'll have to find her. But, alright, so let's check the store. I mean, I don't know how many items were released, so we might already have everything that came out anyways. I guess we'll see. But yeah, there's not normally anything new in Eternity Isle except for when we had the clothes in the windows the other day when they had first updated, but I bought all of those. So as you can see, like, the windows don't have anything else going on but the same old furniture. Alright, let's start with Mike.
How you doing?
Hey. Are you looking for something? I'm scoping out the comedy talent around here. Who makes you laugh around here the most? Other than yours truly, of course. Goofy. Goofy makes sense. It's right there in the name. And he's a genius at Pratt Falls. Those falls are intentional, aren't they?
I do hope I can
I'll be Hero Week!
Alright, and we also completed that from talking to Mike.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, Elsa. How have you ever considered getting into fashion design? What do you mean? You've made so many beautiful dresses. I love the shimmery blue dress you made. Ha, I enjoyed that one. It was important to me to wear something new. Though thinking back on what I did back then is embarrassing, I enjoy thinking about the cut and shape of clothing, what it means and how it makes people feel. When I was young, I used it to control myself. My gloves. You wore those to keep Anna safe. I did. I felt so guilty for so long, but I was a child. It's silly to blame a child for an accident.
Why, thank you.
Okay, we'll talk to Sally.
I'm so glad.
Jack and I went to Dazzle Beach. Walking around the sand, looking out at the dark sea was very romantic. What do you think of Christmas? I'm sure you know that Jack got quite obsessed with Christmas not too long ago. I'm so glad he found happiness with himself as the Pumpkin King again. But I think we all crave a little change now and then, so I understand why it interested him so much. Let's see. A little change can be nice. I agree. I tried fresh herbs in my cooking for the first time the other day. It was
The
strange but
sun here is
nice.
cheerful, not ominous at all.
Right. Talk to Tink. How may I be of help? What's the best part about being small? Easy, I get to explore places others can't. Daisy said I'd make a great reporter. What would you do if you were my size, Emily? I'd be terrified of someone stepping on me. I don't have to worry about that since I can fly, but you have to be careful. Big ones don't always keep an eye out for us little ones. So, nothing else. No. I was thinking maybe for a second there, but no.
I must commend the
Eve.
groundskeeper. Quite impressive.
Eve, what are you doing today? Giggles. Sounds like you're having fun. Ha! It's good to see you relaxing. Ah, sigh. Okay, Cogsworth. Oh, well, we are petting.
Greetings,
No,
neighbor.
I'm trying to talk to Cogsworth here.
Thank you kindly.
This valley is so friendly.
Here we go.
May I help?
A fine day, isn't it? Do you need to talk? Emily, I was hoping I might have a word with you about my Lumious associates. Lumiere? Yes, Lumiere.
How
Were you
interesting.
considering assigning him any level of authority in this village? Not really.
Absolutely not.
Well, I fear I would be remiss if I did not caution you against giving him too much responsibility. Lumiere has a tendency to, that is, well, may I be frank? Yes. On occasion, he takes responsibilities rather lightly and has, at times, shirked them altogether. If you delegate too much to him, I fear you may regret it. I, on the other hand, have stellar credentials as a majordomo. I'm sorry, I still really don't know. Okay, that was 12. Scrooge.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, Emily. Something troubling you. Emily, do you have an arch nemesis? Everyone should know. Keep you sharp. I don't like having enemies.
What a nice day.
Ouch. An arch nemesis isn't so much like an enemy. They're more like a pesky acquaintance that you're always in competition with. Perhaps someday I'll regale ya with tales of all the times I've defeated old Flintheart Glamgold.
The sun's shining almost as bright as
Sorry, I
the
really can't see my screen all that well. I tell you this
Adventure
every
here.
time.
Stuff you can really sink your
Morning
teeth
sure come
into.
early here. Do you like to howl often? Sure, I can be a musical kind of dog when the mood hits me. Maybe I don't have the classical training that the Snob Hill set do, but I can serenade the moon with the best of them. Do you have a preferred moon phase to howl to? Oh, full moon, no
Hey,
question.
fun.
Something about it just gets the blood
So
flowing.
much room to run.
Alright, Wally's down here. We didn't talk to Wally yet. Whistles. You seem happy You seem happier than I've seen you in a while. Wally? Is it because you got more memory book?
Mark me words.
It has to say back. Yeah, more memory back. Sorry, I can't see the right side of my TV screen. And I can't really see the middle as well. Like, I can see the left side of the middle more. You know what I mean? Whistle. Directive. I bet you feel more of a sense of purpose.
Nothing like the feeling of
It's always
sun on
nice
your fur.
to feel motivated. Woo! Alright, we talked to 15 people. Done. Oh gosh, earn 7,500 Dreamlight.
You were
Jeez
great.
Louise.
And, well,
Okay, well, we have a lot of mining to do, and I don't
Hi
know
there.
where Pocahontas is, so let's hang out with Elsa. She's a miner. We'll take her with
The
us.
sun here is
And we'll go to the other two stores first, and then we will go mine around the valley. Alright. So let's see. We'll check the Veil, see if we have any new Pocahontas furniture or anything like that.
Nothing like the feeling of sun on your fur.
Alright, so there's nothing in here. Alright, so one more store to check real quick. Alright.
Don't you just love summer?
Time to dig up some breakfast.
Another day off to a busy start.
Okay, so let's go back over to the main valley. We didn't get anything new in any of the stores. I'm guessing we probably don't even have anything left. I don't think they added too awful much. I mean, they added a lot of the dresses and stuff, but I burned through those pretty quick since I have the DLCs. We got all of them purchased, and I picked up extra Pocahontas items in the other shops along the way as well, so I'm sure that that's a big chunk of it. Alright, so we need blue and yellow and pink. So I'm going to do opposite of what I normally do. Let's start in Frosted Heights. Normally I start in Forgotten Land and work my way to Frosted Heights. So we're going to go backwards because the pink would be up here. There isn't any of those colors in the Forgotten Land. So let's just start over this way. We already have a pink right here, which is good. I don't want to bog down my pocket, so I don't actually have any eggs. We'll just leave the egg. What is this one? Miracle fishing bait. Well, let's get that out of my pocket too. I'm sure I had to make that for the star path. I don't even bother really making potions. They're just not something that I normally make unless I'm trying to purposely get like the red bubbles or something. That's about it. I would really need something to make the potions. Unless they're a requirement, then I'll do them. That's like the training manuals. I never made them except for when it makes you make them. And I don't ever use them. I used it once. I switched to Maui from a gardener to a digger because I didn't have like any diggers. And yeah, that's it. So, alright, down here. That was a bad place to hit a bonus at. I did get to off of that. That's the first time I've hit a bonus since her house has been there. Definitely a bad spot to hit it in. But that's okay. I don't know if we're gonna get a thing for dailies popping up soon or not. It's a shame Minnie and Merlin, and yeah, I could switch them using those manuals I was just talking about, but I don't want to. Merlin's a fisher, Minnie is a gardener. I don't like changing their jobs. That way I know like who's who and what they do for the most part. A couple of them I've forgotten just because it's been so long and I don't hang out with them as much. Excuse me, guys, but for the most part, I know exactly who's who and what's what, so I don't want to change things. Alright, so let's go down to the beach. Maybe we can get some blues down there. I'm surprised I did like this whole thing without getting any blues the other day. Maybe that had popped up after we'd already done something else, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember because it's been a while. I meant to play again sooner, and then I played a couple other games, and I did 3 videos for City Town on Hello Kitty Island Adventure where that DLC came out. Like, I was doing those back-to-back for 3 days in a row. And then yesterday, I didn't film anything. So I figured I'd start with something different today. And I'm still, don't get me wrong, I love, like, this game, and I'm so excited for Pocahontas. But, the DLC was supposed to come out last year for Switch. And unfortunately, they had issues where it got delayed for literally a whole year because it was supposed to come out in like April last year. So, and it's already been on Apple Arcade first before Hello Kitty Island Adventure came out to the Switch. So there's actually like 2.5 years worth of content to work through, and it was a new area to explore and stuff. So I was so into it that, you know, I didn't end up playing anything else but that for a few days in a row. And I'm not gonna lie, even though I didn't film it yesterday, I got on there, I just didn't do any of the quests. I just like collected things and cooked in the cafe. because they added like a cafe that you have to level up, like you level up a character, and you can make like 100 meals a day. I haven't actually made 100 in a day. It's so much. But you know, I unlocked a bunch of quests in that, so I'll probably play that at some point today, unless I finally crash and burn, where I've really not had any sleep for a few days now. It's not for lack of trying. I laid down at like a little after 11 last night, and I laid there awake till like midnight. I fell asleep, and I was awake like a couple minutes to 1 to get up to go to the bathroom. And then I went back to sleep, and our smoke detector let off one false alarm. I almost even thought maybe I had dreamed it, but I hopped up like full of adrenaline, and I have POTS, which stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Not what you think of when people say POTS. Like, no, it's POTS, and it's a issue in your body that causes problems with like your heart rate and blood pressure and all these things. So you're not supposed to jump up really quick and get excited or anything like that. But I did all of those things this morning. So my heart went up to 183 beats per minute for what my Apple Watch caught, because I didn't even have it on the whole time when it first went off. But it scared the crap out of me, as it should anybody, because you know, that's what the alarm's there for. But it was just like one quick one, and it stopped. And we got up, we looked around, there was nothing. And we have a couple that are hardwired to our ceiling and into the house. And then a few years back, so it was actually on my birthday, 3 birthdays ago. I remember because my nanny passed away and we share the same birthday. So I've had 2 birthdays without her since she passed. So she was still alive for that birthday. She died like a little ways after on our birthday that year. So it's been like 3 years. The fire department had come here. We had a faulty smoke detector, and so they changed out some of them, but they left the others that were still in date and good and seemed to be working fine. So we have 2 that are still hardwired to the house. And then we just have some other ones that you screw them up, and you don't even have to put like 9-volt batteries in them or anything. They're newer, so they have like some kind of fancier battery in them where you don't have to change it. They're good for 10 years, and then you take them down. So it was definitely one of the 2 older ones that's like hardwired to the house that went off, and like I'm seriously just praying that it does not go off again today at all. We'll see. But hopefully it's going to be okay. We need to get them down and get some other ones that are like the ones the fire department had replaced the old malfunctioning ones with. I wanted them to replace all of them when they were here, but they said that they couldn't, because since 2 of them were like working out of what was in here correctly, even though they were like hardwired and stuff, they weren't like bad yet, so they couldn't actually give us like ones to replace those for free. So they left 2 of them. We have one in the hall and one in our like extra spare bedroom. And I don't know which one went off, but like it was only for a second. And again, it was definitely false alarm. We're here, we're fine. Well, he's at work, I'm here. This is my work, so you know, we are fine, and there wasn't anything, but it was definitely scary. And both of us like have been awake since it went off at 5. His alarm goes off for work at 6. And then I'll be honest, like I have chronic illness. Like I have a lot of health problems, which is why I don't have like a typical job. I actually don't even make money on YouTube right now. I'm hoping eventually I will. So when I say it's like a job for me. I'm saying that, with a positive hope that one day my channel will make money. It's close to halfway to being there. You have to have 4,000 real world hours that people have watched within 1 year time. It's a lot, and it can't include your shorts. It's like long form videos like this. And you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, which thank you all so very much. I do have that, and hopefully the hours will get there. So I started putting up the gaming videos in September. So every day the hours fluctuate up and down based off of as the calendar year would be changing. So anything from April 19th of 2025 and before that, none of those hours count towards that. It's not like an accumulation. If it was, I would probably be there. I've had my channel for very many years now. I can't remember exactly when I started it, but we lived at our old house when I started it. And we've been here quite some time now in this house. We were in a rental before this. So, yeah. But, so, he's at work and I'm here. And, I usually, point was, sorry, it might seem like a tangent there, but the point was, I usually get up with him, and I will make him breakfast and help him get ready for work. We'll watch a little TV, spend a little time together until he leaves. He leaves at 7. I take medicine at 7. Then he will talk to me a little bit before he goes into work. He goes into work at 8. And then once he goes into work at 8, most days I stay awake till 8:30 to 9, and then I'll end up falling back asleep because with my health issues I don't sleep well. And I have chronic fatigue from chronic illness, so I do usually go back to sleep for an hour or two and then get up, eat some breakfast myself, and then end up gaming and stuff with you guys. So it's pretty early for me, like I said, and I've only had maybe 4 hours if you want to add it all up. Probably a little under that for rest. So yeah, I mean, I am definitely going to probably need a nap at some point today. I don't think that I will stay awake too awful much without taking a nap. I'll probably play this a little bit, and then maybe hopefully my body might calm down from all the excitement. So on a typical day with having POTS, my heart rate, which is high for anybody else, and I feel miserable, and other people would end up in the hospital, which when it first started happening to me, I did, till I learned how to I have no choice but to live with it and do my best to try to work around it. On an average good day, which doesn't happen often, my heart will go between maybe 80s, sometimes if I'm lucky upper 70s, and it'll be 145, which is a really good day. But on an average day, my heart will go up and sometimes it's maybe 35. We'll say 80 to 135 is a really decent day, which doesn't happen much. But then it varies, but for the most part it stays between 80 and 150-ish. And it doesn't stay high the whole time, and it's not, it's where there's, okay, so with POTS there's an issue in your autonomic nervous system, and it causes, it's basically faulty wiring, ironically enough, since I was just talking about stuff like that, but it's kind of what it is. So my body, the heartbeat goes really high because I'm having issues with blood volume and things in my nervous system and all kinds of stuff like that. And then so my blood pressure will tweak out along with it because my body's trying to adjust with the heart rate, or the blood pressure will mess up first depending, and then the heart rate messes up to try to counteract that, and it's a mess. It really is. It's a terrible thing. And I try to do stuff to help it. None of the medicines that they have for it help me. And like my heart has literally been between 38 and 190, like that massive of a range, like in one like kind of setting. So, I mean, it goes both directions. So I can't have medicine to like make it one way or the other. And it's the same with my blood pressure with it. Sometimes it goes high, sometimes it goes like really high, really low, anywhere in between. The heart rate's the same thing, really high, really low, anywhere in between. Um, so I have to try to keep like they tell you to eat a lot of salt, drink down a lot of salt, get a lot of electrolytes. So a typical person's heart would only be between like 60 to 100 is the average range. Mine is not that. Um, so like most people, if their heart went as high as mine went in a day, they'd be at a hospital scared, wanting help. For me, it's just my life. And then, same with the blood pressure fluctuating high and low. It's definitely a lot. It takes a lot out of me, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so there's that. And then just the exhaustion and things on my body. Um, it's a lot. It's overwhelming. And then, for an average adult, they're gonna say to get like around maybe 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day max. So for me, because they say it affects my body differently because of my health issues, I'm supposed to get like up to 10,000 milligrams of sodium a day, and like average wise, I usually get like 4 to 5. 10 seems like it would be really hard. I'm like constantly having like extra salty food and trying to get, and it's not just about the salt, you also need the extra fluids and other electrolytes as well, but salt's the main electrolyte. So trying to get enough electrolytes and fluids in my body, it's a lot. And I can't actually get to like the highest end of what they say is safe for people with POTS, but the doctors that I see never actually, except for an ER doctor, told me up to the 10,000. My main doctors that I've seen for help with this have never told me to go quite that high. So getting around the 4 to 5 is more so what they wanted me to do. And like I've tried compression. Compression doesn't do anything for me either. It bruised up my legs and stuff trying to wear compression socks, which they're supposed to help with your heart rate and blood pressure and issues like that. But they didn't work for me. And they made me scared. I had like a clot in my leg. I ended up at the hospital. They were worried, but it wasn't that. It was just like swelling and bruising from the compression socks. My body just didn't like them, and it never changed my blood pressure or my heart rate. It didn't do anything. So they were just like, yeah, just don't worry about it. It sounds like it's safer to not have them. So even though that's recommended, it didn't work out for me. So I kind of just, I live a very interesting life. We'll put it that way, because I have other health problems too, but the POTS is the primary thing that messes with me. But yeah, so anyways, like long story, hopefully getting shorter here. When your heart already automatically goes on average into like a pretty high range like that, and then you get an adrenaline boost, it really does not make you feel good. Like I was very dizzy, I was blurry-eyed, my chest was tight. I felt like basically POTS makes you feel almost like you're having a heart attack when you're not, which is a very scary feeling. Let's see, we already hit all of these. I came down here to go to the uncrafting machine. That's what I was doing. But yeah, it's not fun. And then with the adrenaline and jumping out of bed really quick, trying to get out safely if there was actually a problem, yeah, it was not good for my body. So I'm not in the best shape right now. Like I still feel a little bit of adrenaline and like muscle tightness and like that stuff going on in my body. Okay, so let's collect this. Why is this one just... I guess that I didn't have room for that in my pocket maybe when I went in here. But that gave me 10,000 for uncrafting a manual or two. So that gets us the Dreamlight there. All right, so we need to craft a crafting station. Well, all right. We'll do that. I think the 7,500 is usually the highest one that we get for doing like Dreamlight and collecting it. So I hope we'll be good there. I still have a couple manuals that I'm sure I will. Oops, I went past my crafting station because I'm talking. I'm sure I have a few more um, manuals that I can uncraft for if we need some more. But I think that's it for the star path. It goes like to 7,500, then you don't get any more, right? Okay, all furniture. Why can't we make this one? Oh, it needs the s'mores. Gotcha. Oops. Why don't we make an aerial one? Not that it really matters which one. It just says to make one, but all right. Pick blue flowers. Yeah, guys. So that's how my day is going. But yeah, I will probably crash and burn at some point. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie with you guys. I'll be completely honest. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna fall back asleep. Because if I fall back asleep and it goes off again, I don't know if my body can handle the adrenaline rush twice. And I'm hoping if I'm awake that I won't get that adrenaline rush. So that like hopefully I won't feel as sick if it like decides to go off again. Because so we have 12-foot ceilings and I can't climb the ladder because climbing the ladder triggers the pots. So if you reach above your head, if you like if you bend fort, if you climb stairs, there's so many things that it messes with you when you have pots and makes you feel worse, makes you dizzier, gives you risk of passing out, which I've been fairly lucky. Not everybody that's like a misconception. Not everybody passes out with pots, but I have passed out twice and it's been like in extreme stress situations. So it can happen, so I still need to be careful. But like since my heart's already been high today, if it were to go off again and scare me out of sleep again, I don't know if I would be okay. And I don't feel like having a hospital trip today. So I'm honestly, like I said, I'm a little nervous about even trying to like take a nap. But I'm probably gonna pass out at some point. If I don't, I'll be shocked. But hopefully I would sleep good later tonight if that were to happen. But okay, we are gonna pick all these blue flowers. That way. Hit the wrong button. Alright. Pick these up. Drop them back out. Yeah, it always gets me when people say like it's the new trendy thing to have pots. Like just trust me, I have it. It's not trendy. People are just trying to raise awareness of what it is because so many people got it after having COVID. I don't know if that's what caused mine or not because pots has been around before COVID. COVID did not cause pots, but there is a correlation between people getting pots, especially females, natural females from birth, and you know, COVID, because COVID is a really strong virus, sickness, illness, and whether you got it or not, got the shot or not, more women, specifically females, I mean, it could be like girls and stuff too, but a lot of people ended up with POTS from getting the COVID infection. So, I don't know if that was mine or not though, because you can get it from viral illnesses. You can get it from pregnancies. You can get it from surgical traumas, life traumas, like accident traumas, stuff like that. There's a lot of things that can cause the issue. So during Rona, I was I was sick with gallbladder issues. And um I was having a difficult time getting help with that. I ended up losing 100 pounds in like a few weeks' time, which I luckily, I say this sounding crazy there, but luckily I was overweight because I lost all that weight. And then, you know, I couldn't even hold down water. I was so sick when my gallbladder needed to come out. They kept telling me like, "Oh, we don't see like any real major issue with it. There's just like what we call sludge. There's just like a little sludge in there." I must have spelled that wrong. We were looking for that. The steamed. Let's just go with steamed. Let me clear that out. I probably typed it wrong because I'm like half asleep. But they're just like, oh, it's not that much. It's not that big of a deal. Whatever. Well, I kept having pain and problems. I couldn't even hold down water. I was constantly at the hospital. Like I was dehydrated. I was miserable. I couldn't eat at all. They would try to get me back to an okay state with like IVs and try to get me to drink like fluids in person. It was not fun. I had so many needle marks on my arms. Like the ER doctors were trying to be like, you're a drug addict. I'm like, no, I'm not. Your nurses have put these holes in my arms because I've been needing so much help. I'm not sick on drugs. And they tested my blood and they're like, oh yeah, well you're not on drugs. So now we believe you. And then they were nicer because this doctor was really mean to me, just accusing me of being on drugs like before that. And so anyways, like after going through all that, I finally got them to listen enough that they sent me to a surgeon, and the surgeon was like, listen, you're having a lot of problems with it. I think your gallbladder needs to come out, even though we don't think it's looking that bad. You're clearly really sick from it. But we need to do a endoscopy first, which is where they go down into your stomach and stuff. He wanted to make sure there was nothing going wrong in there, making me not being able to hold food or drink. So we did that, and he did not find anything. So they ended up taking out my gallbladder, and I was able to like slowly regain the ability to like eat and drink again. But as I was recovering from that, I started having issues all of a sudden where my heart was racing really quick. My blood pressure was going all over the place. I felt like I was having like a heart attack. I thought I was dying. It was not anxiety. I cannot even begin to tell you how many people probably get diagnosed with that when they are having other issues and get blown off until they actually like brushed off until they actually get real help. I was fortunate that it didn't take too long before I actually got a diagnosis. I had an ER doctor, and she helped me. She was like, hey, listen, you've been coming in and out a lot, and your heart rate and blood pressure will be messed up. And then all of a sudden, like, we can give you a little bit of fluid and you pretty much stabilize and you're good again. But we can't keep like giving you IVs. It's dangerous and all this stuff. And she's like, I think you should ask your doctor to get you checked for POTS. So I was like, I don't know what that is. And they tested me for it. What you do is you get what's called a tilt table test. And they put me on this machine that tilted me up, down, and around, and it watched to see if I would faint or not, which I didn't. And again, fainting is not a requirement with POTS, but I had like my blood pressure and heart rate and stuff go all over the place, and it was positive. Like, yeah, we can see you have POTS, and that's when we started trying to do the treatments and stuff. But a lot of people are just like, oh, you're just anxious. You're anxious. I'm like, listen, I'm not anxious. I'm not scared. There's nothing wrong with me. Just all of a sudden, like, I'm fine, and then I'm not. And like, there's something extremely wrong. And I was like begging for help. and like the squad would come into the house, like the ambulance people, they would check my blood pressure, like, oh my gosh, it's like really high, your
It's good
heart's
to
really
see
high,
you.
this isn't okay. And like were rushing me to a hospital. And then, it started happening with a bunch of people all over the place. Um, there was all of a
Let's
sudden a
do
bunch of
something
people
fun.
getting super sick, having this problem. And yeah, it's not anxiety. It's a issue in your autonomous nervous
Oh.
system. So when
Oh,
they cut out my
hello.
gallbladder, they cut through your nerves, which is why I wasn't 100% sure if it was my gallbladder that caused the problem, because you can have issues in your nervous system regulations with like losing a bunch of weight really quickly. That's unhealthy too. So I really just was like completely clueless as to what really caused it, and I'll never know for sure. Um, but most of the doctors that I've seen, like I saw an ER doctor that was a different one. I've have met a lot of them around here, like when I was first having the problem, and they were just like, well, a lot of people develop POTS after COVID. You probably got it from COVID. It probably wasn't the gallbladder surgery that caused it, because you can get it from having that surgery, where because they cut through your vagus nerve. So your vagus nerve is the nerve that controls the stuff like that in your body. So it is what regulates your heart rate, your blood pressure, and stuff like that. Um, and so I didn't know if it was from that or not, but they don't think it was. They think it was COVID, because a lot of people, again, especially
Hey there.
born female, ended up with POTS after COVID, whether they got shots or not. Um, which I did end up with COVID while I was sick with the gallbladder thing, which that I don't even, honestly, I'm surprised I'm here. It was a lot. I don't know how I survived it. Like, I was genuinely scared I was going to go to sleep and not wake up, because I couldn't hold anything down. I couldn't get out of bed. Like, it was a very scary time. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So let's see, sell a mineral. So yeah, like
Good to see
I
you.
don't know. It's been a wild ride, but um yeah, we'll just sell these.
Oh. Good. See you later.
But yeah, I'll never truly know, but until they hopefully maybe eventually find a cure for POTS, there isn't one. So it's a chronic illness. I will always be sick, unfortunately. That is not going away. And I also have like autoimmune issues. I have genetic issues. Like I've got a lot going on. So I mean, unfortunately, I have worked before. Like I've worked actual jobs before, and it's not that I don't want to work or anything like that. It's just that my body's not having it anymore. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I do my best to still find stuff to do in life that makes me happy, and that, again, this could eventually potentially make money for me. If you guys enjoy my content, stick around, like, comment, subscribe, help boost it so it recommends it to people. I would genuinely be grateful for that, because again, I'm trying to get it to where I make money on here. And I know a lot of people don't like it when you talk about that. They get like upset about it, but I'm just being real with you guys. Um and yeah, like I find joy in playing the games. It distracts me from chronic illness, chronic pain, chronic sickness that I deal with in my body. It gives me, something positive in my life, and again, hopefully eventually
Let's
would
do
give me
something fun.
a little extra money. I know it would definitely help me and my fiance for that to be a thing eventually, and he's really nice and supportive about um
That's
he knows what's
wonderful.
happening with me, and he knows I'm
I'm
trying,
so happy you're
that I'm not
here.
just like, being lazy or something like that. All right, let's see. Can you interpret a dream for me? I'm not as good at that as grandmother Willow, but I'm
I
happy to
see.
try. Tell me, what was your dream about? Um, It was a nightmare. I was lost in a dark forest. Sometimes not knowing which way to go is frightening. Excuse me, guys. If you have the dream again, try to slow down and look around you. The forest has many answers as it does questions. Okay. So let's see. Cook with seafood, catch sturgeons, sunlit plateau fishing. Well, we're right here, so let's cook with the seafood. But yeah, it's definitely rough when you go from I was an active person too. People say that POTS is just like deconditioning, and not everybody says that, but a lot of people believe it, and it's just not true. I was so active, and I can't do anything now. I still try, I really do, because they tell you it's important. They tell you it's really important to, especially do like leg exercises to help get the blood back up to your heart. And I mean, I have, they say to do like a recumbent bike. So I have an exercise bike and I do try to do that. And I mean, it does seem to help a little bit, but again, it's not much. And I do have more issues with being a little bit heavier set now just because I can't really do too much. And it's interesting when I work out, my heart rate actually goes like a little lower. So, and you would think when your heart's like going up like in the hundred somethings, like on the average, that you would be burning a lot of calories, burning weight and stuff off of you, like burning the fat and all that, but you don't. Because again, it's just an error in your nervous system. It's like a technical glitch, a problem in the wiring kind of thing. So I don't actually like burn a lot of fat and extra calories or something like that from having this going on in my body. So like when I do try to exercise, it's good health-wise, but like it's not actually helping with losing weight. And where I'm trying to get all the nutrients and help like other stuff going on in my body as well, trying to be in a calorie deficit is not really an easy thing either, but that's pretty much kind of the only option to lose the weight. So I mean, it's an uphill battle. It's been kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. But I still keep on keeping on. I always re-roll the decorations. I don't want to decorate. I'll harvest 3 coconuts after I just picked my coconuts, of course. Of course. All right, catch 3 white sturgeons.
Oh, doesn't that sunshine feel nice?
I hate when I pick a fruit and then it asks me to pick that fruit.
Oh,
Like, thanks. You couldn't have asked me to like pick something else. You couldn't have wanted me to pick it like beforehand. I mean, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I might end up re-rolling it probably, since I know it's gonna be a little bit before the coconuts like regrow. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Hopefully you guys don't mind me like venting and talking with y'all about it, because like it's been a morning. And honestly, it's been a quite a past few couple years too. It's just been whew. But I've learned to live with my illness. I've learned what I can do, what I can't do. I sometimes do too much anyways, because that's something chronic illness people do. You do too much because like you just want to feel normal, or maybe you have a day where you're feeling almost kind of sort of normal, and then you mess yourself up like that. So yeah. Alright, was that... I didn't see it pop up, but yeah, we got 3. Feed a sea turtle, feed a rabbit, prepare a 1-star meal or better. Let's re-roll the coconut. Oop, since I know I'm not gonna... Okay, mushrooms we can do. This away. So 1-star meal or better. I'm running low on food anyways. Let me make what I usually make, which is just this quick 5-star meal that auto cooks. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how today goes. I mean, it's been about an hour already, so, and you know, I appreciate y'all for listening if you're still here playing with me and listening to my life, because it's definitely nice. And even if nobody's listening, well, then I guess it doesn't matter because I still feel better talking about it and gets it off my chest while I get to play the game, and hope you guys are still here listening and watching. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll go feed that sea turtle. We're at 9 of 15 of the duties. Let's find a sea turtle. Yeah, I don't know, you guys, if you haven't felt right since COVID and you are being told you just have anxiety or something, and your heart rate and blood pressure are messing up. Another thing that I have wrong with me, because like again, it's not, it's in like your vagus nerve, it's in like your whole entire autonomic nervous system. Like it's a big failure in your body. I also have issues like regulating temperature, especially heat's the worst for me. My body forgot how to sweat properly, which probably sounds crazy to anybody not experiencing it, but like I only sweat, and this is gross, and oversharing is caring is what me and my friends say. I only sweat in my groin and under my armpits, which isn't great because my face will literally get super flushed and red and painful. There's a turtle finally, and I literally will not sweat. Like my fiance has watched it happen. He's like, yeah, I could see your body trying. And I was like, yeah, and it was failing. So like anything above 72 max, I start to feel really messed up. I have to like dump water all down my face and head. I have to keep a cool towel around my neck, a fan with me to like cool me off. I have to be in air conditioner. I can't even enjoy like being outside in the nice weather because my body doesn't deal with it. So that's also been something that I've had to get used to. Yeah, it's crazy because it does a lot to you. It causes like so many issues in the body, and then with the other stuff going on still too, it's a lot. But if you're having problems and can't get help, it's not, I guarantee you're not just dealing with anxiety like they're trying to convince you. And just keep advocating for yourself, because I've so been there. I was gonna go get mushrooms. I forgot what I was even doing. I've so been there and been through it, and you know, even if there's no cure for it, a lot of people are like, well, why do you care about getting a diagnosis if there's no cure? Like, you guys don't even understand the comfort of just knowing what's wrong. So like when this happens, I know like, hey, I have POTS. So this is why my heart rate's messing up. This is why my blood pressure's messing up. This is why I can't sweat. This is why, you know, I can't be out in the heat. This is why I'm dizzy, you know, stuff like that. Like, I know what's wrong now. So you'd be surprised how much of a comfort it is when it's happening and you don't know what's causing it. It's a lot scarier, you know? It's a lot more to try to handle when you don't know what's wrong, and like, you know, you're, you know, for me, like late 20s, early 30. I don't remember when this happened now. I think I was in my early 20s because I've had it for quite some time now. So yeah, like uh late 20s to early 30s, but I want to say it was like late 20s. I You go from feeling normal and being fine to like so messed up you can't function. It's not good. It's not a good feeling. And then like I mean, I think I got very fortunate with not getting dismissed as bad as other people, but even once I was diagnosed, like you still have it happen. You still do get those doctors that don't listen. I had a doctor tell me that it didn't matter that I had POTS, that they still thought like I was dealing with anxiety. I'm like, I'm not anxious. That's not my problem. So I was sick and I didn't know what I was sick with. I found out a few days later it was the flu, which it was my first time ever having the flu. I mean, I was god awful sick, but I wasn't positive with the flu test or, anything they gave me the day I went to the ER all messed up. But that ER doctor was just like, I think you're just anxious. I'm going to give you a Xanax. I was like, no, you're not. And he got really mad and he just like left and they discharged me and he was like really angry and stuff. But I was like, you're not giving me a Xanax. I'm not anxious. I don't need a freaking Xanax. Like, I need help. There's something wrong. And then literally, like, I went to my doctor's office. So it was like a Saturday, and that Monday I already had a doctor's appointment anyways. So I went to the doctor's office and I was positive for flu. I was running a fever. I was sick as a dog. So this doctor was trying to tell me where my POTS had elevated my heart rate and my blood pressure and all these things were like all out of place. I was throwing up. I was miserable feeling. He was telling me I was just anxious. Like, no. So, I mean, the medical stuff, it really just can be awful. But yeah, just advocate for yourself. Don't let them try to convince you that you are crazy, because unless you actually are in a situation where you know for sure, like, you're anxious and dealing with it, which let me tell you, I know some people that have anxiety, like, they know they have it. Like, they know the difference. Like, my dad deals with it. He's also got cancer and stuff, but he deals with anxiety, and he knows when it's anxiety. He can tell the difference. And I know another lady, and she was dealing with it for like a while. She had like anxiety and PTSD from a past relationship with her kid's dad, and she ended up needing to get medicine to help, and she knew that she was having those problems, and she's good now. She's married to someone else. She has a very happy, fulfilling life that she's good now. So, you don't let them tell you that you know, something like that's happening when you can tell in your body and in your heart that something's wrong. Don't let them tell you otherwise. You fight for yourself and you find a good doctor. I know it's an uphill battle and it's hard, but don't give up on yourself if you're going through an issue like that. Chronic illness is so hard to get diagnosed. I think now I'm in POTS support groups. And I'm on Facebook and stuff in them. And I think now, as POTS has become more prevalent and recognized, it's a little bit easier. But then you also have people in the medical field who are just like, oh, you just want to have that because you saw it on the internet and you think it'd be something to have. You think it's trendy or whatever. And again, it's not trendy. It's not something you want to live with. And people aren't faking being sick. Most people who are sick fake being okay to make people who are normal feel comfortable. I literally have done it. So I know that that is a truth. I will tell people I'm fine when I'm not, just because if I actually tell them all the things that I'm going through, like, they'll quit talking to me. It scares them away. It might have scared all of you all the way from the video by now. I could just be sitting here and talking to myself and nobody will ever hear what I'm saying. But wait, why did that not count? That's what she wanted, wasn't it? Did I give her the wrong one?
Oh, it's you!
Did she want like a shiny or something? Oh my gosh, I did. I gave her the freaking shiny. Oh well. No big deal. We'll end up with more.
Aww.
Okay. That's why I didn't count it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll take a picture with Daisy. Well, I'm glad that popped up while we were already in here. Stay still, Daisy. You walk off too much. Okay. Open fresh memories. I do have some laying around, but I don't think I have 10. Let's see what we can find. I'm gonna take a sip of water really quick. Alright, so let's see.
Mustn't stay in the sun, dear. Terrible for the complexion.
I don't remember where they were laying at, but I know I had some. I feel like there might have been one around here. Thought I had seen like a yellow one, I want to say it was somewhere in here. Where was that? Was it up this way? Maybe I'm not remembering that correctly. We definitely have memories laying around. It's just a matter of finding them, but... Let's see one there now. I really thought I had like a yellow one laying right around in there somewhere. It might have been somewhere else. I don't remember. I used to have memories all over the place, but I've pretty much opened all of them since we've been doing the star paths and needing a little bit more of them. I don't mind the memories. Yeah, here it is. The yellow one's over here. I was just thinking the wrong area. I knew I saw a yellow one near a mining area somewhere. Alright, so that's one. That way. Here.
I am one
I
of
believe I also have some laying around on the DLCs, but that really sounds a lot to try to run through all of those areas looking for it. I don't know. We'll see. There's one here. See this green one. Okay. Were there any more up here? I don't remember. Yes, there's a green one right here. There's actually some gold. One of them can pick up while we're over here opening it too. Alright, and then we have a yellow one here. Pink one over there. Hopefully we have enough laying around already. I don't know. I think we might be shy. I don't think we have quite 10. We're gonna find out together though. Okay. My valley is just like such a mess, but stuff like that is good to leave laying around so that you have it for the star path. Nothing around in here. We already came through that way. I don't believe there's any over here, but did want to double check just in case. No, don't see anything. Okay. Let's try to go
Oh, doesn't that sunshine
this
feel
way.
nice?
Usually I have one or two laying down here, but I think they all get opened. Here's one. I recently found Lady and the Tramp. They're just as charming as ever. I'm so happy I can still understand when they talk. I briefly wondered why I can't speak with all of the animals in the valley, but I think I know. That's how Lady and the Tramp are in those movies I loved when I was little. Okay. Apparently that was a special memory. Alright, let's see. Was there any over here? Looks like it.
I can't believe I found Simba.
Right. Just around up here. That might be all we had. I don't know. Not seeing anything else. I mean, we made it halfway there. I have to spend time with like all these other villagers when I'm trying to spend time with Pocahontas. We need Donald, Minnie, and Merlin. That's honestly a lot. Donald's also a fisher. Merlin's a fisher. I mean, Minnie is a gardener. We could come do my pumpkins with her. And it might throw some more memories out too. But I'd have to go empty my pockets first. Because my pockets are definitely almost full. I would want to switch to some gardening buddies as well. Alright. Speaking of, did I pet both of you today? I honestly don't remember. That way they can get their daily, like, free. I don't think we made it to 5 yet. Or did we? Did we end up making it to 5? Shoot. If I could ever find the right buttons. I play too many games. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Did we get to 5 with BB-8? We did. I honestly didn't remember. Okay, so... let's see. I still actually only have the footstool at 3. I think every other one... No, these are 4. Okay, we're gonna switch to them. We're gonna grab Minnie. I just have to find her here. Let's see. She says she's home. Yes, she's actually in here, because sometimes it says that and she's not. I should have known we got BB-8 to level freaking 5. I have the headband on. Listen, you guys, I'm seriously so tired. Just please don't judge me. I already told you all if you're still here, like, my chaos. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, we do have actually plenty of room in the pockets. So, let's go grind up some pumpkins. If I get a freaking quest to harvest pumpkins after we do this, I'm gonna be so upset. So yeah, we can spend time with her and grab all these. Oops. Wrong button again. Thinking like it's like Y to fish, and I'm trying to like hold Y to pick up pumpkins, but it's not that. It's holding A. Because with fishing, like you hold Y, so that's what my brain wanted to do. It wanted to hold Y to harvest the pumpkins. grab some of these that the beast can't get. Or I end up with like a bunch of soil laying around. We already got one. I'm gonna end up with a lot of soil laying around. Okay. Let's go back here too. We'll grab a pumpkin. Now we're gonna go this direction. As long as it's picking them up, I don't really care, I guess, but... Abigail and Amelia should definitely level up after this. I'll be surprised if they don't. If they don't, they're gonna be like right there. Make it to all of them that time, but that's okay. Plenty of pumpkins still. Anyways, between Minnie's bonus and them giving out bonuses, definitely got plenty of pumpkins. And yes, we did get one memory out of all of that. And we just need 4 more. Plant some more pumpkins up here.
Hey there.
I had just sold Goofy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, we don't have room.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, look at all the...
How many we end up getting? Alright, well let me...
Hi there, pal.
I'll grab just one more, that'll make it 100. And then, well actually we can get 50 more. We'll have 150 that way. I don't remember how many plots I have up here anyways. I was just gonna grab 200 to make it easier. I'm pretty sure I usually end up with leftovers when I do that anyway, so let's just...
Oh, hey.
Alright.
Say goodbye.
And let's just plant some pumpkins now. Which is gonna take a few minutes. It says we've only hung out with her 2 minutes. It's definitely been more than 2 minutes. There's no way that it hasn't. I feel like the counter when you're hanging out with the characters is like always off. And something just popped up. I don't know what that was. But I know you guys saw it. So I don't know what that was, but something popped up. We haven't been with her 20 minutes either, so it also shouldn't be that. I don't know what the heck that was. Maybe, oh, the routine duties? Yeah, I don't even know what the routine duties are right now. It might be routine duties. We probably needed to, like, plant something for that or something. That's probably exactly what it was. Whew. Sorry guys, I was yawning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to feel a little bit sleepy, but I don't know if it would be enough where I could go to sleep and not, you know, be worried about other stuff. Excuse me, guys. This is actually kind of exactly what I needed, like I said, to kind of vent it out and to like relax, place in Dreamlight Valley, have my body like unwind, you know.
Oh, Naveen would just love it here.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, I've been in houses that did not have hardwired alarms, and I've never had that problem before. I don't know if I said that already or not. I probably did and just don't remember, but like I don't think that they are a good idea. I mean, I guess they're supposed to kind of be because um they're supposed to all
Yeah,
go off
that's
at
right.
once when they're
The ocean's a friend of
hardwired,
mine.
but they don't. But I don't know if it's actually just like when there's a legit fire. But yeah, that's crazy because I've never had one. You know, I've had them where they're just like not wired in and they do the beep like you need the battery changed, which these that are wired in have also done. Um, you know, that's fine. But like the false alarms, just woof, that's a
This
lot on a
valley's just
person
the
to wake up
bee's
at 5 a.m.
knees.
having that happen. And trust me, I very much am very grateful that it was just a false alarm, but it's still a lot. It's definitely still a lot to deal with. Jumping you out of bed at 5 in the morning, even for somebody that doesn't have the problems like I do. Like my fiance doesn't have health problems that I have. And I mean, you know, it's not like he wants to wake up here and that and dealing with a false alarm at 5 in the morning either. So, whew. All right, there we go. Just did squeeze it in right at the end there, didn't we? All right, so we have this like little house for them. Which that was just one of them. How did that not actually get Amelia? That was Abigail, right? Yeah, that was Abigail. So I don't know how Amelia didn't get there too, but all right, so it looks like Abigail and Amelia both have the same house, but one's pink and one is blue. So we'll have to check those out as well since we unlocked them. Okay, but let's grab up these couple soils here. Okay, so it says we've been with Minnie for 7 minutes. That might be accurate. I feel like it's been more than 7 minutes, but I don't know. Okay, so we want to we are going to want to go up to my floating island and let's check out those two houses that we just got for them. I'll put them out in my critter area. So on this side, I have like a little parade thing that we had a quest for, and then we were looking at this bluebird house the other day. So this is where all my companion houses and stuff are. And this is where like the new stuff from Olaf's museum's at. You can actually let the critters come out through those as well. All right, so here is this new one. And then this one. All right, and these are all the Pocahontas things that are new that we've gotten. There's stuff from the Star Path. So they're cute little like little barn houses. Do we have any other companions? We actually have some. I'm surprised. It's probably ones that like I've let out and brought back again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, while we're up here, did we ever look at Percy's little treat tree? I don't think we did. Because this was his 5 stars. He didn't actually get a home with him. Yeah, so I don't think this actually does anything. There's no way to interact with it. And I don't believe that even if Percy runs up to it, he doesn't do anything either. I mean, it would have been cute if he at least had an animation to go with it or something, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So, but what can you do? We didn't get this turtle leveled up. We only hung out with him a minute. I think a lot of these actually might be. The bee isn't, but the dogs are. I don't think all the geese and stuff are either. And at this point, I probably have companions that these companion houses probably aren't actually even full all the way. I kind of want to rework this area. I wanted to make, it would be like inspiration from years ago. I saw a video when we were first getting the floating islands. At least it feels like years ago. Maybe we haven't had them that long, but it feels like years ago. I think it has been at this point. Anyhow, somebody had done like a zoo and they put like all of, you know, the birds together, all the alligators together kind of thing. So I think that would be a fun thing to do, to like rework it and actually have like a petting zoo type situation, which is what those people had done. I'm sorry, I really can't give credit where credit's due because I can tell you I saw it Mr. Star and Sky's video where he was looking at it and he said he liked their idea and wanted to take it. I can remember that much, but I'm so sorry to the person who actually thought of the idea because I don't know. I really am unsure who it was. Yeah, we have so many critters up here. I mean, I have a good portion of them to level 5, but definitely not all of them. Alright. Well, we did that for a minute. That was fun. Let's go over to my other floating island. We'll go over to the meadow one so we can empty our pockets out some. Oh, I actually just went back to the peaceful meadow. I wanted to go... Oops. I wanted to go back to the meadow island. I still wanted to be on a floating island. I just wanted to be at the meadow. I didn't mean to go back to the actual valley. Alright. So let's see. What all do I have in my pocket? We have some pumpkins, some carrots, some corn. Which my pumpkin thing, I'm pretty sure, is full. Actually, nope. We actually have room. So let's transfer that over. And then... can't fit that one. So let's just do this instead. And then I can just like sort my pockets to fix that. Put those together. So carrots, tomato, and corn. We also had some of this as well. So we can put the oregano over here. Tomatoes. Oops, wrong button. We want a smart transfer with that. It's not just the one thing. And then corn. Where is corn? Up here. Alright. Then we have a couple fish, but a lot of gems. So let's get the gems out. Let's sort this. So we do have some of the blue. And... oh, this is full. I can't put those in there. That's right. Yeah, I would love an expansion on Scrooge's storage because I like these to have the gems in. Obviously, I probably have enough since it's full, but I would kind of still be able, like to be able to expand and add more into these. I would love if we could upgrade these to large chests. I would definitely do that, even though it's a lot to upgrade a chest. I think I would still do it just with these because I do genuinely enjoy the Scrooge's chests to put the gems in. Alright, then we have an onyx. So that helped empty a lot out, just doing that. That'll be good for now. Alright, let's go back to the valley. Alright, so we definitely need one more, just one more pink, man. If we could have gotten one more. One more pink, and then we need 6 blues. That one's probably gonna be a little bit harder. Let's see. So what did we complete? It was definitely a routine duty. Alright, planting pumpkins. So we actually needed to plant corn. What else do we need? Craft a potion to boost your garden. Okay. Let's do that. I honestly didn't mean to forget the routine duties, but, you know, at this point, they're not in there with the others where I'm watching the ones on just the main duty section. So we need to plant corn. And I do, you know, I did already have corn in my pocket, and if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have sold it. Let's look in here real quick. What else can we get in here right now? Dang it, my controller. Listen, I just wanna... There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So this is all of our lava section here. We'll go ahead and equip it so we can check it out. And then, let's see, what is this? It's just a rock, okay. It's not like a accessory or anything. Okay, so we don't have enough to get it. I was trying to hit the button, I just realized we only have 35, we don't have the 40. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh, also, you guys, I saw that people were upset that Percy disappeared. They thought that whole bundle that was on sale was going to stick around and then it was gone this week. I'm so sorry if that happened to you guys. Always make sure you save a bundle, like even if you think it's going to stick around. I do that just in case. I had a Sleeping Beauty bundle, like with the Aurora and the castle and outfits and stuff. I had that bundle saved for like months before I finally actually was able to get it. So just always save that. Like if you really want it, you need to just go ahead and do it. Corn's down here, right? Yeah, okay.
Howdy.
So I think there might be 50 down here. If we need more, we can come back. But we got 3 more minutes with Minnie. So we'll go ahead and harvest with those 3 minutes. Let me, well, actually, I don't want to use that because I don't want to use it on corn. I would rather use that on pumpkins. So we'll save that in our pocket. I was going to say, let me go ahead and use that, but changed my mind. Glad I thought about it. All right, now we have spent 20 minutes with Minnie now, but we'll go ahead and finish this out. She'll throw us extra tomatoes. And Abigail and Amelia will help us to pick those up and get some extras as well. So we're gonna have plenty of tomatoes. It definitely doesn't matter that we didn't get all of those. I was trying, but I'm getting stuck on stuff. There's too much in the way. Oh, we have random asparagus up here as well. I'm pretty sure they got planted there by accident.
What a pretty morning.
Actually, in case we need to plant corn or something, maybe I should claim this real quick, huh? Buy something from Scrooge McDuck store. Oh, well, okay. Actually, we're not going to get anything extra for planting stuff with her. Why don't we go ahead and, let's see, Merlin or Donald? It says Donald's in his house. Merlin's also in his house. I guess we'll get Donald. We're already down here. I mean, I could have took the well and got to Merlin a little easier than having to shuffle over here to Donald, but it's fine. We gotta do both of them at some point anyway, so he's already down on the beach. We'll go ahead and go with him. All right, Donald. Oh my gosh, I'm not trying to pet everybody. I'm trying to talk to Donald. Let's hang out. All right. Bye, Minnie and Figaro. Alright. And we can go back here and finish planting. It'll count towards spending time with him. So yeah, I don't know. With us needing to hang out with other people, I don't know if we're going to get Pocahontas done today or not, but we can always do that on another day. Because I could have focused on her, which I do want to get Miko. We haven't gotten Miko yet, but... Alright, so there's for planting the corn. Alright, so let's just keep on planting. Hello, beast. Hi. It'd be nice if you could actually wave back with characters. So apparently we have 52 up here. So now I know how many it is. Alright. Let's water all of this. Alrighty, so let's drop that and then we'll use that. So it'll be applied now. By the way, did you guys get the watering can that you level up with Tangle? Man, it's like a cute can, but at the same time, it's so expensive. I saw at some point we're supposed to get a random shovel throughout all this too, that's like the same way. I think a lot of people complained and didn't like that, so it's kind of interesting that Scrooge store. It's kind of interesting that Gameloft actually decided to go ahead and implement that again. More than likely, they probably already had it in the plans. So they probably already have like a shovel, a watering can, you know, they probably have an axe, all that stuff. They probably have like a whole set that they're going to individually sell. But I don't even think the shovel. Yeah, no, I saw like
My
a thing
friends,
about it.
the
The shovel's
trolls,
not
would
even
love
supposed to be tangled. Oh yeah, we already looked in here. I'm like looking. Okay, let's see.
Good day, dear.
What is newer that maybe we can buy some of? Oh no, I didn't want to sell to you. I don't want to give you anything. I want it to order, not clothes. Furniture. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I don't even begin to know. Actually, yeah, let's get another one of these. Let's get one of these. What is this? Chair of the Chieftain and natural wood. That's from a ceiling thing. Shelves. I don't know if I necessarily want any more of that. We can buy another one of these. This is cool. I really genuinely enjoy that. We can get another Bambi topiary. We'll get this. Do. Canoe's kind of expensive. Get another picnic because I don't have one in my pocket. And I guess we'll get... Well, no, I can pick the stage up off the ground at the beach if I want to. Nah. Okay, it's only 6,000. Why not? We'll grab that too. Let's buy some more of these butterflies or bluebirds, I mean. We'll get like 6 of those. We still have Mochi's Cafe, but I don't have any of these. Let's buy another one of those. We don't have one of these. I put it out, so let's grab that. That was probably enough stuff, right? Was it?
Mark me words.
Yes. We only needed to get 2. But there was some other stuff I wanted anyway, so it's cool. Purchase something from a stall 100 times. Now, why couldn't you have wanted me to do that when I was getting pumpkins? Alright, that's fine. We can still go buy some pumpkins. And I'll throw them out on the ground for later. No biggie. I hope we get another Nightthorn one popping up soon. Because, like, I want to clean them up. But I know we're probably going to need them. So then I also don't want to clean them up. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see.
How's it going?
Going okay. How's it going for you there, Goofy?
No!
Right. I like simple ones like this. Craft a potion to boost your garden. So we need another
I do hope I can grow.
potion for growing. Too bad that couldn't have popped up at the same time. We could have just done one. It's okay, I guess. Alright. Nope, I went to the cooking station by accident. Crafting. Alright, so we are going to get Miracle Growth Elixir again. Craft a mailbox. Okay. That's not typically something I would do. Where I live, we don't have actual like mailboxes. We have those cluster boxes where like everybody in the subdivision has to go up to a certain spot and empty the boxes. I gotta be honest, I don't really care for it. This is the first place that I've lived at that has that, and like we are paying a mortgage on it. We own it. We live here, so it's going to stay that way. I mean, it's not the biggest deal on the planet, but I would rather just be able to like open my door and get my mail. Because that's been a thing I've had like literally at every other place I've lived. So it's kind of strange to not have a normal mailbox. Like either on the house or just like it's on a pole and you just walk out by the road kind of thing. But I've lived in a couple houses that had the box right on the porch, and then I've lived in a couple that had like the one on the pole. So yeah, this was my first experience with the cluster boxes like that. It's definitely different. And it's kind of annoying when you go up there and you want to check your mail and there's like multiple people up there. So, you know, you get into each other's way because it's kind of like, it's in like a small corner at the end of the subdivision and you have to like, it's a little bit of a hike to get to it. It's not actually just like right beside my house, and there's just like a couple of them in the whole subdivision. So that's not fun. Also, I gotta say, I prefer when they bring your packages to your front door. And with those boxes, they don't really typically do that because they have what's called parcel lockers. And they will put your package in the parcel locker, which I mean, it's got its own benefit for that too, because then nobody can steal it. You can only get it out if you have the key. It's not like just sitting on your porch, so a porch pirate can't like, you know, take off with your package. So I guess it does have its perks. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, good, we got a memory. That's very helpful. And we are one way from completing that one. Alright. Loving that. Knocking two things out at once with the throwing me memories and getting up the Night Thorn. Yeah, so there we go. And it was nice enough to give us the other missing piece. Sweet. Okay. There's another Night Thorn here. Yeah, I figured we weren't going to get lucky enough to get like a third memory. That would have been pretty crazy. Here's another one over here, and this is going to be the last one we need for now. Okay. Mine for green gems. I was waiting for that one to pop up. We've gotten so many green, and now that I need green, we won't get it. That's how it works, right? Alright, so we need green, blue, and pink. And he is not a miner. But, I mean... we can at least, let's put on some mining. Oops. Wrong button. Let's put on some mining buddies back on. That way we can at least get help while we're going. Yeah, let's see, your sticks. You're mining and you're mining. Let's get out BB-8 and R2-D2. And we will... I guess we'll go back over to Frosted Heights and we'll start from over there since that's the order I did it in last time. I don't typically do it that way. Like I said, I usually start in Forgotten Lands and then end at Frosted. But since we already did it that way, I'll do it that way again, because that way I know for sure like they've had time to respawn. Alright. We're gonna need food here in a minute too, you guys. Excuse me. I actually have not had breakfast or anything. I'm don't know what I'm burping up. It could just be where I've drank some water. I took my medicine at 7. Honestly, it's almost 11:30 now. It's 11:25. To be honest, I should actually probably eat soon. Why didn't you all grab this one? Yeah, I don't even know. It doesn't look like these have regrown enough to get gems off of them. I say as we get a purple one. Let's pick this egg up. Oh, we have a thing to remove 4, but I don't actually have one for the task right now, so I should probably save it. I was about to get excited and do that, but I should probably actually wait. Yeah, I don't know if it's been long enough because we didn't get like any gems out of that except for that one purple. See, I don't actually see anything on any of these either. I think we might still just want to wait a few minutes before I do any more with that. We still need to spend 7 minutes with Donald. And we have 2 mining missions, and we have catch fish in Peaceful Meadow. I know I don't have the thing right now, though. I wonder if it would count as us spending time with him if we were to, like, look at a few dream snaps. It probably wouldn't. What's the current challenge again? Cozy Dreams? Yeah. I mean, I have a bedroom, but I feel like it wants you to actually, like, show, like, you're in a dream world. But there's also pictures of beds. I don't know 100% what they're looking for there. Mm-hmm.
What a pretty morning.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what I would even want to do. I mean, you're probably going to be doing something inside for that. And like I said, I do have a couple bedrooms. I guess we could pretend to be in space. Maybe. Because I think I have one room kind of done up like a bedroom that's kind of like a space theme, maybe. It's not this one. This one's just random things. It's like a celestial-ish. And that's a bathroom and a kitchen. I'm trying to remember where that room would even be at. 2nd floor. We have a Christmas room. A little like office kind of room. Library room. And then I can't even get to the door. I don't know what that room was. I can't get to the door. Oh, I didn't mean to go outside. Okay. Maybe that's the universe telling me to think on it more. I don't know. Now let's try to go back in. Alright, so we were on floor 2. Let me go to 3. I doubt the room that I can't get to is the one that had that in it. I don't think it's in that one. I think it's higher up, possibly. But I'm really not for certain. So these used to be my storage rooms. I don't think there's anything in any of these anymore. I'm pretty sure all I did was take all my storage stuff out. And that was that. They're just like empty bedrooms now. Yep. Yep. Because this was my storage floor. And then I had like my crafting benches and stuff up here. Before I made like the floating island storage. So I also had stuff stored in here, like flowers and such. So I had like my foods and my fish and like all those kinds of things separate. Yeah, so I think all of these rooms are empty as well. But I was doing this one like a memory room, which I have some of the frames up, but not all of them. While we're up here, just for fun, these are outfits that I've actually made. Let's wear this one, just for a quick change. Yeah, so there's nothing in these rooms either. Floor 5, I think, is like a Vanellope room. Yeah, this is where I did my first, the first room I did up when you're doing the mission with Vanellope for Dream Snaps. This was not my first actual Dream Snap. This room is where the first Dream Snap was, like, way back in the day. Because everybody pretty much did the castle and just stood in the castle for that. I did not. I had made a room. I mean, this is a nice looking bedroom too, but I can't use the outfit I'm in anyways. And I feel like I want that room for the space room, I think. And yeah, this is like a runway I did. I might have undone the room and done something else in it by now, but I don't think I did. So we're on 5. Let's go up a few more floors. I'm about to run out because I only went so far up. So this one I did a Lion King theme in. This is where the space bedroom is. Yeah. I was thinking we might have already, like, we were, like, pretty much right there. So is there any more, like, space-themed stuff? And actually, does this even count for the tags on the dream? Because that would probably be good to know information. I don't want to submit it with Donald. I would want to pick, like, Buzz or something. Put on, like, my Star Wars kind of outfit. But yeah, it does meet the tags. But yeah, it's like, touch of magic, you can't do that anyways. Like, yeah, I know. I mean, I don't think my touch of magic items are really that great, but you might think so. I mean, let me know, do you like this dress? So, let's see. For space stuff, we would be looking at Toy Story. You could maybe, for robots and stuff too as well, like you could maybe do Wall-E. There might be a couple things in there, but then definitely Star Wars. So yeah, let's see what all meets the tags for that in Dream Snaps. Oh, I'm in clothes. Oops, I want it to be in. I want it to be in furniture. Okay, hold on. I didn't even think about that. Well, while we're in clothes, so I wasn't wearing this very long. Padme's dress. We'll put that back on. And then I need to take off that headband. We'll put back on the BB-8 headband. And then we already... No, it changed the backpack too, that's right. So, oops. Back. R2. I mean, technically I could put on Anakin's cloak there too, but... Alright. And the shoes, I'm pretty sure, are part of Padme's outfit. So, like, the outfit should be good now. Let's just check before we go any further with me checking anything else. So, yeah, like, this one would work. Which I'm not going to keep this one, but I'm just making sure I got everything Touch of Magic off of me. So, yes. So, yeah, I don't want to do it with Donald. Since we don't actually have Star Wars characters. I mean, it could be like space and robots. I could actually just bring like Wally or Eve up here too. It could be like space robot themed, but and like we have this little vacuum dude, like kind of looks like robots too. Alright, anyways, let's see. Furniture. Let's do the same thing again, but with furniture. So we want to look at Toy Story, maybe Wally. And then Star Wars. I don't know. Tron might have something interesting. Jakira 6. Let's select a couple other ones that are kind of like themed like this too. I probably already have like a it's definitely like right there. Rocket painting. Cloudy table. so you can't actually like put that on anything or anything. Which we do have Stitch. I mean, Stitch is space too, but put like the aliens in here. Yeah, I don't want to block the walkway, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Let's put them in here. Right there and there. Transport table. I mean, I don't want it to look like super cluttered, but I might put that out. Let's see. Oh yeah, we also have this. Man, there's like a bit there. Can we actually still like? Do these go on top of the table? Oh yeah, we could put like weave and Wally. Set them out. Just dreaming of like robots in space. That's outdoor only, sad. Can't put that in here. We already have enough of those. That's a Woody. If it was like a Buzz and it was like blue or something, it would work in here. I mean, yeah, we're not doing Forky. Forky doesn't match what the theme is here. Galaxy table. No. Alright, so I mean, it does actually look good here. It's just, it's gonna block that area a lot, but I mean, I think you should be able to see like the theme that's going on here. Like obviously we have like a Star Wars spacey kind of thing happening. And again, I'm not gonna keep this because I don't want Donald in here. He doesn't match the vibes. But like we got a bedroom, it's like you're dreaming you're in space. Yeah. I think I'm vibing with it. It's just a matter of getting somebody other than Donald. Did that count for us hanging out with Donald? I hope we don't have another one for a Dream Snap. I hate when the Dream Snap ones pop up after you already submit your Dream Snap. 2 more minutes with Donald. Alright, what can we do for 2 minutes with Donald? I guess I can pick these Easter eggs. And then Peaceful Meadowfish. I mean, we might get another one popping up for task. I guess while he's with us.
Listen to that little voice inside.
And we gotta kill 2 minutes. Let's fish in the Peaceful Meadow. That should kill the time. The seaweed's not gonna count. And I don't want to actually hit the bubble because I don't want to waste like my vision potion. So I'm just gonna stay clear of that. like, hey man, you almost hit me. What are you doing? You're crazy. Oh shoot, it's too bad that wasn't a memory. Alright, speaking of the memories, alright, we still need 2 more minutes with him, which I feel like we probably have actually hit, but there's always like some kind of delay and stuff. Let's pick up these. Why are these night shards all laying around? I must have had Max or something with me and wasn't able to pick them up. Yeah, my stomach's starting to growl, guys. It is 11:41. We've actually been playing for over 2 hours. I'm probably gonna need to get some breakfast soon. I just want to double check that there was no memories down here that we missed, because I thought there was one down here. And we gotta kill 2 minutes with Donald still anyways. Yeah, there we go. What else is gonna pop up, I wonder? Yeah, Royal Task, so it's a good thing I saved that. Remove Night Thorns. Okay. So I don't see... Yeah, I don't actually see any other memories up here after double checking. So, that's fine. Alright, so let's see. On the star path, we still have some points here to spend, so let's do that. So I want to finish out page 4. Oh my gosh. So let's buy the rock. And then we will buy the lava creek. So now we have 115. This might seem silly, but I would like to get the moonstones first. Excuse me, guys. I don't know if the thing picked that up or not, but my stomach is just like bubbling and like there's nothing in there. But yeah, so we're almost to that last page where we get Nala's outfit and stuff. So her dream style. Yeah. But all right, let's see. Oh, while I was in there, I should have so that's all we can purchase right now. Where is Buzz? Buzz, 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 Lightyear to the rescue. Let's go get Buzz for the space theme. I don't even know if he'll stand in a spot where we can see him. Hopefully he will. Because, yeah, unfortunately, like Tink said, sometimes you just don't notice the smaller ones. He said he was, like, right around in here. Where did he go? There he is.
Hey there.
Hey, Buzz. Let's hang out. Alright, we might as well finish the Dream Snap. Because I don't want to accidentally keep it submitted with Donald. Because he definitely doesn't fit the theme. If he was like in a space outfit or something, but he's not. That's another like dream style that we need. We need Stitch in his alien outfit. Like, what the heck? That would have been definitely a good one to have. All right. So let's see. Are you gonna? You can't even see Buzz. Buzz is too far away. I mean, you can. If you look hard, you'll notice him. Let's try to see if we can get Buzz to walk up here. Come here, Buzz. That would have been helpful if you were doing that when I was taking the picture a second ago. Because, yeah, like, now you definitely can't see him. Okay, Buzz. Yeah, I can't even get to Buzz. Buzz. Okay, let's go out and go back in. Buzz, Buzz, Buzz. Lightyear to the rescue. Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to get any better of a position for him. He's like stuck back there. So the best thing to do is try to get a good picture with like R2 or BB-8. Yeah, you can't see Buzz at all. It's like Buzz is non-existent. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Can I adjust this table with all that stuff on it and maybe like we can scooch this back more? And then maybe I can get Buzz to come closer. Like, Buzz, come over here. Buzz. Buzz. Let's go out and in again. Let's see. Dang it, come on. Buzz, would you come over here? I can walk through here now. You can certainly come through here. Come on, Buzz. There we go. Now he came up in the frame. Okay. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Now it's just a matter of, that one's not a bad one, I think. Yeah. So we got BB-8, he's looking at me. We got R2, I'm just like, hey. And Buzz is standing there. I think this is a good one. I'm happy with it. Oops, that was not my screenshot button. Screenshot. Just trying to save the picture. So yeah, I think this is good. I like this one. Unless he all of a sudden wants to fly up in the air or something. Like if Buzz wants to fly, I don't think he's going to though. It looks like he's just gonna keep posing on the floor. Which even if he flew, I don't know if it's necessarily would be the best view. And then doing this like that doesn't work because it puts us way further up. And it's like the thumbs up thing. I mean, that would have probably been a cute one too because it looked like R2 was putting the heart at BB-8. It looks like R2's like declaring that they love BB-8. I don't know. Do I want to keep that? Or do I want to go with the other one? Oh, I don't know. Because I like this too, but I think I like the other one more. So Buzz is kind of just chilling here. BB-8 is looking at us like, are you serious? R2's like, I love you. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me look at the... Oh, I didn't even X out of it. Shoot. Yeah, now I look even more shocked now. Okay, hold on. So with this one, like BB-8's not even facing, and I'm just kind of like, hey. But with that one, like with this one, it's like R2's declaring love for BB-8, and BB-8's like looking at us like, are you serious? And I'm like, whoa! And Buzz is just smiling. Actually, I think I like this one more. We're gonna submit this one. Submit. And I'm gonna do it twice just to make sure, because sometimes it does not go through. I think I like this one more. Yeah. We'll go with that. Because then it looks like I'm dreaming about like love in space with the robots and Buzz is there. And yeah, I think it's a good one. I hope it does well. I don't know what everybody else is dreaming of, but I'm dreaming of space. That's what we're gonna go with. Yeah. Hopefully that'll do good. If you guys see it, please vote for me. I would genuinely appreciate that. And speaking of voting, why don't we do like a tiny bit of voting here? Because I haven't really voted much this week. So let's do some voting real quick. All right. So this one is Marvels of Nature. This one definitely has more of a nature vibe. We're gonna go right. I'm just gonna do like some speed voting. Left. I say speed voting and then I decide to get stuck here. We'll go left, right. They're both good. I mean, I'm gonna go right. Most people probably wouldn't have. Left. Right. And if you see yours and I don't vote for it, like, please don't get offended. It's not that yours isn't any good, or anything like that. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. These are two, like, well. They have Miko. I haven't gotten Miko yet. We're getting there. I'm gonna go to the left. Okay, we're getting some really good ones here. I can't speed vote. So they have like the new critter companion house things and they put a bunch of flowers around it. That's cute. And they got Pocahontas standing there with them. You know what? Most people are probably going to go left. I'm going to go right because I think left's going to get more votes. And I actually really enjoy this one too. I like both of them. So I'm going to be a rebel and I'm going to go right. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is beautiful. So is this one, you guys. These are getting hard. Man, the cavern looks so cool. I gotta go left. Oh my God, look at this. Wow, you guys are doing some great stuff. Again, I gotta go left. Whoa, they like natured themselves and it looks like they're holding Moana. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I see what they did there. And then this is really good too. Whoa, you guys. Oh, okay, I have to go left on here even though right's good too because like look at that. My gosh. Okay. These are getting hard. We had a couple of them that felt easier to vote between. Wow. And this one kind of almost fits like the miniature theme last week too. Oh, they might have like reused their picture. They're both good. And they both have a lot of nature. Dang. I'm gonna go left. I wanted to vote for both of them. What's going on in this one? We got lots of nature and stuff here. We got lots of nature here. Left. Oh, these are great. Oh, okay. Okay. Man, I don't know which one to go for. Left. Dang, these are good too. Okay, we're gonna go back to like speeding up a little bit. There's a lot of good ones this week, you guys. All right, this one is like a selfie, and this one has Pocahontas, and it does have nature. Left. Okay, woo, we're down to 2 selfies. We're backing out. That was good. That was great voting. Okay, so you guys, it has been 2 hours and 21 minutes. Definitely have enjoyed hanging out with you guys, but it is 11:55 a.m. My stomach is growling so very much. So I think I'm going to hop off of here. We will definitely finish Pocahontas and the Star Path in another video, hopefully soon. And I am going to go ahead and hop off of here for today. We did the Dream Snap. We did a lot of the Star Path stuff today, so we've gotten a lot done. I'm happy with our progress. But all right, guys, thank you all so very much for being here. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, you can ring the notification bell. It'll let you know when I post new videos. I do post new gaming videos pretty much on the daily. The exceptions are Thursdays and Sundays, but some days I also squeak videos in on Thursdays and Sundays as well. Like this past week, the DLC had came out for Hello Kitty, and I ended up putting up a video for that. So I do occasionally get to put stuff up on Thursdays and or Sundays as well. So, you never know. But gaming video wise, there's so much on my channel. I have like Pokemon Bacopia, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Disney Speedstorm, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Super Mario Party kind of stuff. I've done like Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny, Plants vs. Zombies. Like there's so many for gaming if that's your vibes, which probably since you're here. But other than that, I also have all sorts of other stuff on my channel. So it's a Monday, and typical upload days are Mondays for unboxings for like Book of the Month, GameStop, Walmart, Target, Amazon, snacks.com, you name it, some kind of unboxing. I have hauls for video games, books, movies, yarn, trading cards. I have unhauls. I have trading card pack openings. And then I occasionally put up TikTok shorts. I put up videos once a month of what I'm reading throughout the month. So definitely there is plenty of content for you guys to stick around, subscribe, check out some previous stuff. There will be plenty more coming in the future. So I really do appreciate you all so very much for being here and checking all that stuff out. Again, leave me comments. I answer everybody as long as I see the comments. I'm pretty sure I've never ignored anybody. I hope I never have. But yeah, thank you all so, so very much for being here. Genuinely appreciate you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.